Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, May 17th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I don't know how much you guys remember about third grade geometry, but the first thing I remember ever learning about in symmetry was dividing something in half so that both sides look the same. But it doesn't matter which way you try to slice up George Peterson, because this guy is equally impressive from every angle. A few days ago, George's team released an update on him hitting a few mandatory poses in his backyard, where I thought he was as impressive as I've ever seen him. According to George's camp, he's right in line with where he needs to be to make his 212 debut at the New York Pro. So let me say this right here on this recording. If George shows up at his all-time best, I think he runs away with the win there and rides that momentum all the way to a top 3 finish at the Olympia. As far as sports are concerned, I know that Kentucky's most known as one of the original meccas of college basketball. But now that Kevin Johnson is starting to up his game, it might be time for the Bluegrass State to spread some love to their bodybuilding community too. Last week, I saw an update from the emerging 212 standout who looks like he's managed to stay on track to have a strong 2020 season despite his situation. Johnson put together a pretty solid rookie debut at last year's Indy Pro, so if he builds on what he did there, I can see him cracking the top 5 in the right lineup this time around. One of the things you learn in business is what a difference timing can make. Bringing the right product to the market at the right time can make all the difference when it comes to establishing whether or not you're going to sink or swim. So when I hear Cody Drobot say that he's pushing off his pro debut until next season, it lets me know that he's someone who understands the value of his product. Cody's a kid with a ton of talent, and it wouldn't make sense for him to rush onto a classic physique stage to compete against some of those monsters we have in the division right now. So hopefully next year, when he's finally ready for the big reveal, he'll prove to the world that it was worth the wait. When you're struggling to find the motivation to get your butt up off the couch, sometimes a little bit of well-timed inspiration is just what the doctor ordered. And for me, that meant starting this morning off with a venti double shot of Quinton Eriya. Quinton's heading into his second season, looking to capitalize on the momentum he built during last year's rookie campaign, which was highlighted by 2 really strong performances in Toronto and in Vancouver. I'm told by people close to me that Quinton's team believes that he has a shot at qualifying for the Olympia this year based on the improvements he made during the offseason, which is a bold prediction considering how short the qualification window is this year. That being said, this kid does have a lot of talent. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out down the stretch. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.